Hello everyone, welcome to another stream of Shardlight. So we'll probably end up finishing this game tonight I think. I think there's only a couple more hours left of this game, so we are going to work towards finishing this off. I think we are more than halfway done. So we started out as this girl just needing a vaccine for the green lung disease, and we ended up being a double agent, working for both the government and this person called Dalton. And then the government found out that we were working for Dalton and decided to befriend us. So and then we end up fighting off the government people, and we almost died, and we saw the Reaper. But for some reason, the Reaper did not take us. It did not take us to death. So yeah. So she did get her vaccine, but it's only good for another week before she will start feeling the effects of the green lung disease again. So we'll see what happens here. So we are going to be heading, I believe, heading off to the cathedral where the Reaper cult is hanging out, and finding out what we're gonna do there. Cause I'm not exactly sure. Not exactly sure. So yeah. So we're gonna be doing that, and see how the story unfolds. Yes, I just took off the splash screen. So see the game and the music. Yeah, welcome to Stream Amazine. And welcome everyone else who is looking. So let's go ahead and load our game. It's appropriately named Reaper Cult. So we just have a good old crossbow here. So we think we're done here because we talked to her already. We looked at the wanted poster. So this is the market, which is where we were at. The salt flats. We only got salt up here, but there's also a train here, which will probably be important to the story later on. And then the reactor entrance is where Dalton escaped to after the government came in, barging in her original location. Then the Cathedral of St. Stephen. I have not been here yet, so this is where we're going to be going now.
It's creepy how you can't see the face underneath the hood. This statue has been heavily damaged. It's practically unrecognizable. Judging from the location, I would say that head belongs to the broken statue. I don't think carrying around a severed marble head will help much. It would just weigh me down.
Alright, so only got the
They
door.
look strong.
Door looks strong.
She looks kinda happy? She's smiling anyway.
Ah, smiling. So nothing else over here? Let's talk to her.
Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
Who are you, miss?
I'm Claire. Who are you?
Amy. I'm guessing you're one of the acolytes of the Reaper?
You guessed correctly. I'm here to make sure those who pass through that door are ready to die.
That seems like a pretty lofty responsibility to give to one person.
Not as much as you would think. Most people are worthy. They just don't know it yet.
Yeah, so this Reaper cult is all about death and dying. If you have not figured that out yet.
What are you all doing here?
Worship. We worship the Reaper and wait for our times to come. When any of our members expire, it's cause for celebration.
Are there many of you?
Around 50 of us currently, but we always accept those who truly seek death into our flock.
I think you should know that I've got the perfect life.
And you could have the perfect death if you embrace the Reaper.
Is it?
I
Are you alright? You seem troubled.
I don't know. Things have just been so hard and...
It's okay. You're safe here. Tell me what's happening.
I'm just trying to make things right, but every time I think it's getting better, something worse happens. I didn't want any of this to happen. I just wanted to fix my dad's car before I die.
So you're dying then?
Yeah, I don't have long.
Then, are you ready to die?
I think so. Yes. I just want to see my loved ones again.
Say no more then. Go inside and speak with our leader Jess. She'll be glad to welcome you to the Acolytes.
I'm scared, Claire.
That's entirely natural. Just know that you are safe here. Nobody wants to hurt you. You're in welcome arms. May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
Oh, this is kind of creepy. This is kind of creepy.
Ah, young lady. I'm so pleased to see you've decided to join us here. Please, make yourself at home and feel welcome. The Acolytes of the Reaper are glad to have you here to celebrate with us and await your time of passage to the Promised Land. Follow me and have a seat. You're just in time to hear the daily affirmation.
Brothers and sisters, as another sun sets, we seek comfort in the knowledge that we are all one day closer to the Promised Land. Although no members of our flock have taken the great journey today, tomorrow still awaits. Always remember that no matter how terrible things may seem for us here, the Promised Land will heal all our pain and suffering. We are all here, born into this struggle, to come so far and end up returning to dust. Now let us join together in a moment of silence to honor the Reaper and pray for a visit from him soon. Let the music and celebration begin. May death come swiftly for us all.
Yeah, that's a little creepy. Oh, hi there, 100 player. Welcome to the stream.
Real marble. Nice.
Yeah, before we talk to anybody, let's see if there's anything worthwhile here.
That does not look good. She looks haunted by something. This wreckage is horrifying, but maybe there's something I can use. There's a loose piece of shrapnel here with a sharp edge. You can never have too many weapons.
I concur. So we now have a crossbow with shrapnel. Oh, let's go talk to everybody here. Let's learn about death.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Are you the leader of the Reaper cult?
Indeed. My name is Jess. Welcome. I'd prefer it if you didn't use such a pejorative word to describe us, though. We're the Acolytes of the Reaper. Please address us by that name, if you would.
Of course. I'm sorry. My name is Amy, by the way.
A pleasure, Amy. May you find the peace you seek here.
Oh, I want to know about the Reaper.
Can you tell me about the Reaper?
Of course. Was there anything in particular you wanted to know?
What?
He removes us from the misery of this life and takes us beyond.
How?
His legion of ravens patrols the skies and searches for the sick and dying. They appear to those who are near death and summon him.
Ravens?
Yes, Ravens with red eyes that refuse to sing. If you see one, it means he is near.
I've seen quite a few of them, actually.
Then consider yourself lucky, Amy. You are not long for this world.
That's kind of sad and depressing.
Who is he?
He is our savior, the shepherd, the psychopomp. He is the one who would lead us to the promised land, the life beyond.
Heaven?
It has many names. Heaven, paradise, nirvana, the promised land. But though the names vary, the concept remains the same.
Can you be sure it will be better? Or that there even is a promised land?
Even if what lies beyond death is nothing but oblivion, it would still be better than this world.
I suppose so.
Oh, why do you worship him?
What's your reason for worshipping him?
I was once a non-believer, but I had an experience many years ago that changed everything.
What happened?
I saw him, and I lived. At first I didn't know why, but in time I came to understand. I was chosen. It became my duty to spread his word. Death is coming for us all. We must embrace it rather than fear it.
Does that mean you're a suicide cult?
I asked you not to use that word.
Right, sorry.
And no, we are not. To die by our own hands would disrupt the Reaper's pattern. We all have our allotted times, and expediting those would anger him. So we wait and comfort each other in our last days.
Oh, where can I find
Do you
him?
know where I can find the Reaper?
Your time will come. Just be patient.
No, you don't understand. I've already seen him. I need to find him again.
You've seen him.
Yes, a few weeks ago.
Did he speak to you?
He did. He said he was going to ease my pain.
And yet, here you are.
When I saw him, I was fighting for my life. It took me 3 weeks just to stand again. I didn't want to die. Now, I don't know. I just want to see my friends and family again.
I'm sorry you've been through so much. You need to find out why you were robbed of your passage to the Promised Land. You need to have the vision.
The what?
It's a ritual we have for those who seek communion with the Reaper. It will allow you to speak to him and ask whatever questions you want. Go through that door there. It will lead you to a courtyard. Sit on the bench. Underneath it, you will find a decanter. Drink from it. You will soon go into a deep trance. If you are lucky, he will come to you.
That's all I wanted to know about the Reaper for now.
Very well.
Okay, so that's what we need to do next.
So, why is there a plane sticking out of this church?
The story goes that on the day the world ended, there was an airplane flying overhead that got caught in the blast. It ended up crashing into this cathedral, killing all those on board, as well as everyone inside the building.
That's awful.
Is it? They were spared the misery of the world after the catastrophe. I rather envy them, to be honest.
Have a good day.
May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Before we get into that door, let's talk to everybody else. See if anybody else has anything to say.
Hi there. I'm Amy.
Reaper bless our meeting. I'm Norman.
Pleasure. So, what made you decide to follow the Reaper?
Well, as you probably noticed, I'm no spring chicken. I lost my wife on Blast Day. My children both died of green lung this year.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Why would you say that? There was much suffering in their lives. Yes, I was sad that they left this world so early, but the Reaper tells us true. There is a better world beyond this one. To grieve for them when they are in the Promised Land, it makes no sense.
So, have you had the vision?
Have you experienced the vision?
Indeed. I'd rather not discuss our conversation, but we had good words for one another.
I'll see you later, Norman.
May death come for you swiftly, Amy.
Let's hope not.
I shouldn't bother them. They're really into their music.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, but I had some questions for you.
I'll be happy to answer them.
Yeah, what exactly do you acolytes do?
So, what is it you do in here?
We wait for our appointed times. when the Reaper will appear to us and guide us through the ether to the Promised Land. Every one of us has an expiration date, if you will. We gather here and hope that ours will be this very day. When one of us does pass on, we celebrate them and ask the Reaper to consider us for the next journey. In the meantime, we enjoy each other's company and express our adoration for the Reaper and his grim task.
Why are you all wearing top hats?
Is there a reason everyone wears a top hat?
As a sign of reverence and respect, our leader has described the figure of the Reaper to us many times. He wears a tall black hat and long robes. You must have noticed the symbol we have adopted to represent him incorporates the image of the hat.
I did notice that, yes.
By wearing these hats, we feel a closeness, a kinship with him.
How come Jess doesn't wear one?
She chooses not to. Her reasons are her own.
So, is anyone allowed to join your group?
Can anyone join your group if they want to?
Yes. Anyone who is prepared to face and accept the inevitable is welcome to join us.
How do you know when people are ready?
The sincerity of wanting to die can't be easily faked. When I first spoke with you, you clearly weren't ready. It was easy to tell when you were.
Isn't it possible to misjudge?
Of course. But most people who aren't truly ready to die don't normally stay in the flock for very long. It has happened before, and it's a pity to lose them, but hopefully they will return someday.
So, why did you join this cult?
What brought you into the flock?
I was looking for solace. Last year, I lost my entire family to green lung. I was devastated. And one day, I was walking through the market district and, like you, happened to speak to a fellow acolyte. She told me about the Reaper, how we shouldn't fear death, and my eyes were opened. Rather than mourn my family, I should be happy for them. After all, isn't there no better reward than to be taken from this miserable world to someplace better? They have known the Reaper and seen his benevolence. All I can do is hope for the same. My former life has no meaning. My future lies in the next world, and the Reaper will take me there when the time comes, so I may be with my loved ones again. Does that answer your question?
Yes, I think it does.
I think you will find that many of my brothers and sisters joined for similar reasons.
So, have you had the vision?
Have you experienced the vision?
I attempted to, yes, but the Reaper did not see fit to grace me with his presence. Admittedly, I was a bit disappointed, but I plan to try again soon. I know he will speak to me when the time is right.
I'll speak to you later.
I look forward to it.
Alright. Now let's talk to this girl over here.
Hi there, I'm Amy. I'm new here.
I thought so. Welcome into the Reaper's embrace, Amy. I'm Ellie.
Oh, why are you here?
What brought you to join the Acolytes?
When my family found out I had green lung, they kicked me out. I wasn't angry at them, but I felt so alone. I hated the idea of dying with so many things left unfinished. But then Jess found me and took me in. She told me the word of the Reaper. I was so happy to learn that I could find a better life after death, that this was only one step in a larger plan. It's so much better to die happy and among friends than alone with no guidance.
Have you seen your family again?
My mother saw me preaching in the market once and ran away. They don't understand, but it's their choice not to. I have all the family I need here.
So, have you had the vision?
Have you had a chance to speak with the Reaper?
I haven't had the vision yet, no. My time will come.
I'm going to go now. We'll talk later.
Have a blessed day. May death come for you swiftly.
Oh, let's hope not. Let's hope not. So, let's see if anybody else here to talk to before we go and attempt to get the vision. Let's see this child here.
Hello there.
Hi.
What's your name, kiddo?
Maggie, what's yours?
I'm Amy. How old are you, Maggie?
7.
That's kind of young to be in a place like this.
Mommy brought me here. She's been coughing and tried to get better. Then I started coughing too. She says that if I pray to the Reaper, I won't hurt anymore.
No, these people are not fun at a party, that's for sure. These people are depressing.
When did you start living here with the other the other worshippers?
About 2 weeks ago, after Daddy died. Mommy and I were really sad, but one day she went out to the market, and when she came back, she said she'd found a way for us to be with him again. So we came here and met all these nice people. Sometimes I still feel sad, but they help me feel happy again.
Well, have you had the vision?
Has the Reaper ever sent you a vision?
No, Jess told my mommy I was too young for that. But the other night, I had a dream where I talked to the Reaper. He told me that when my time came, I would see my daddy again and have lots of candy.
Have a good day.
May the Reaper take you!
Let's hope not. Let's hope not. So, alright, let's, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna save. Because Reaper cult's pretty depressing. So let's go to this door here.
It's pretty, but also kind of scary. Nice. I bet it was even prettier when it was operational.
I don't appear to be anything else
No
here.
coins in it, unfortunately. I'd really rather not.
Oh, let's sit on the bench here, I guess.
I'm so glad Gus and Pop aren't here to see this. Ew. Oh, my head is swimming. What was in that decanter?
Amy.
That sounded like Clem?
You've sure had a hell of a time, huh, Amy? How are you holding up? You know what you have to do now, right?
I don't know. I'm just ready to give up.
Don't do that just yet. I can help you. Follow me.
Oh, I guess we're jumping off the edge here.
I know that face from somewhere. I don't think I can reach it. I don't even think it's real. Why are we here, Clem? I thought the whole point of this was to talk to the Reaper.
You've got some jumbled thoughts going around your head. You need to get those sorted out.
How am I supposed to do that?
There's some folks who will help you with that.
Hey, Amy.
Denby.
Hello again, Wellard.
Oh God, not you again.
Hey, kiddo.
Dad.
Each of them is here to help you put your thoughts together. I'll just leave you to it. See you soon, Amy.
Alright, let's start with Denby here.
Denby, I'm so sorry. I wish I got to you in time. You didn't deserve this.
Hey, don't apologize. It's not your fault. There's something I need to show you. Come with me.
What's going on?
You know how you've been seeing all those ravens?
Yes, something has been bothering me about them.
So think about it. What exactly is it about them that's bothering you?
It's just a regular raven, like the ones I saw at Fripp Square and Pop's farm. All they do is wait to eat things and make noise.
Sure, that's what ravens do, isn't it?
A raven with red eyes. This is like the one that helped me escape Rockwall. Hang on, I didn't realize just how crazy that sounds. How could a bird help someone escape from jail?
I don't know. Seems kind of weird to me, too.
It doesn't make sense. The ravens I've been seeing with the red eyes. I've never seen another living thing with eyes that glow like that.
What sort of things have you seen that do?
Shards, electric lights, artificial things.
That's right.
So that means these ravens aren't real?
Makes sense to me.
But they fly, and they clearly understand commands.
Whoops.
Of course. They're mechanical. But if that's the case, who's controlling them?
Excellent question. You'll find an answer, I'm sure. You should head back. Don't forget what we talked about.
I won't. Goodbye, Denby. I miss you.
Miss you too, Amy. Take care of yourself.
Very good, Amy. Now jump.
Alright, vision number 1 taken care of. So let's talk to Dad.
Dad, it's great to see you again.
Great to see you too, kiddo. How have you been?
I've been better. How come you never told me you were a rebel?
Becoming a rebel was my choice to make. I wanted you to live as carefree as possible. The less you knew, the more time you could spend playing with your friends. Being a kid.
I think I understand.
Now come on, we've got work to do. Right, let's get back to work. It's been way too long.
I'm not even sure it's real. I don't need to pump any water. Okay, let's get to work.
Ah, crap, I completely forgot. Gordon brought that fan in before. Said it was giving him trouble.
I'll take care of it. Shouldn't be more than a couple minutes.
That's my girl.
Alright, let's go and fix this fan, I guess.
Well, let's see here. There, kid stuff.
Good going, kiddo. Now we can focus on the car.
It's running fine.
Alright, go back to your car.
Right. Now we can get started.
Well, wouldn't you just know it? If it's not one thing, it's another. Nelson's pump was always giving me problems.
I'll take care of it.
The water pump.
Right. This shouldn't take too long. Done. No sweat.
Nice one.
Alright, let's see what else I have to do to fix this car.
Finally, we can get started. Have you been able to find the missing parts?
Daddy, I'm so sorry. I wanted to finish fixing it. I wanted to have something to remember you by. But I've been so busy running the shop, and then I got sick, and I don't think I'm going to live long enough to be able to do it.
Hey, now, none of that. It's all right. You've been dealt a horrible hand. Worse than most. And you've been so strong through it all. An old car isn't worth your life, kiddo.
I just feel like I'm failing you. I'm so sorry.
Failing me? Amelia Grace Wellard, you stop that nonsense right now. You've already done more with the rebels than I ever did. It's gonna change the world. You've got too much left to live for. Too many people depend on you. You can't give up here.
Okay, I know you're right. I think I just needed to hear someone say it. Thank you, Daddy.
I'm your dad. It's what I do.
It was great seeing you again. I love you.
Love you too, sweetheart.
Alright, now we're gonna talk to the guard.
I thought I killed you.
Indeed. And I almost killed you. Luckily for me, that moment lives on in your memory. Let's go revisit it, shall we?
Okay.
You know, I thought you were done for after our little disagreement. And then when the Reaper swooped in, pure poetry. What was it he said to you, anyway? I'm dying to know.
He said he could ease my pain.
Oh, is that all?
No. No, he said something else, just as I was blacking out.
That's right, he did. What was it?
I can't remember.
can't remember or don't want to remember. Mental blocks sure are problematic, aren't they?
Aww.
Talking to myself isn't going to get me anywhere. I can't get to him. This stupid guard is in the way. You're in my way.
Yes, that's the nature of mental blocks. What are you going to do about it?
Oh, there's a syringe here.
I'm really sick of you.
Alright, let's talk to the Reaper.
Relax. I've come to ease your pain. I'm a doctor.
Doctor?
Get everything sorted?
I think so, yes.
Great. Time to send you back.
Thanks for all your help, Clem. I'm sorry about...
Don't you worry about that, Amy. I went out helping the rebels. Couldn't have asked for much more than that. Now you get yourself back, and you do your part. I know everything will turn out fine.
Alright, so... yeah, visions.
Take off the mask? I don't want to see what's underneath.
Well, I guess we're done here.
That was intense, but I only have more questions. I've got to find the Reaper. Only he has the answers. Wait a minute. Where did you come from?
Oh, we have a little raven here.
Okay, you've obviously brought me something. Let's have it.
So we got a piece of paper. Lady Tweena, Montgomery White. Painted over a period of 6 weeks, White's portrait of Lord Regengard Tweena daughter was his last major piece before turning to a career in medicine. Renowned for the expression on her face, White admitted that the lady concealed some secret. What may have been the subject of much speculation. One of the better known modern portraits remains in Twiner's private collection.
She watches o'er us all, protecting with her light. Though shadows may grow tall, she won't give up her fight. She watches o'er us all, protecting with her light. Though shadows may grow tall, she won't give up her fight.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to Jess again. Maybe she might have something more
Welcome
for
back.
us.
I hope you were successful in your communion with the Reaper.
Well, did you have the vision?
I did. It was certainly something.
Wonderful. I won't ask any more. Each person's vision is unique and private, but I hope it gave you the guidance you were seeking.
Oh, it did. Believe me.
Yeah, why don't you wear a hat like everyone else?
How come you don't wear a hat like everyone else?
When I saw the Reaper, the encounter left me feeling terrified. My hair turned white, seemingly overnight. When I began spreading the word, I decided to use my hair as a symbol of my encounter, as proof that what I saw was real. To cover it up with a hat would be a disservice to his legacy.
Have a good day.
May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
Alright, maybe show her the hat. Show her the torn page.
Hey, Jess. Does this mean anything to you?
Where did you get that?
Raven brought it to me. I know that sounds ridiculous, but...
No! No, not at all. That painting, it's what started all of this. This is clearly a sign from the Reaper.
I'm not quite following here.
18 years ago, I was keeping my friend Wilson company while he was on a lottery job for Tiberius. He had been sent to fix a water pump, and the ruins of the building it was in had a copy of that painting. When he had finished the job, I asked him to get it for me, and...
And?
Apparently, Wilson had green lung, but hadn't told me. He said he was getting a vaccine for his sister. I saw a raven right before Wilson collapsed. The Reaper appeared shortly after. He came to claim Wilson's soul. That's when I had my epiphany.
Where did this all happen?
It was in Sector 67, in a collapsed building next to a parking lot.
Huh. It's a long shot, but it might be worth investigating.
I can only hope the Reaper visits you so you may find peace.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, so we have a new location that opened up. But before we go there, I think we'll go back to the marketplace and talk to the book guy. So since we have a page, he might be able to get us more information about that. Uh-oh, 100 players wearing the top hat. He must be part of the Reaper cult. I think we're done here. Let's get out of this creepy place. Yeah, so let's go to the market real quick. And let's go. May death come to you swiftly. That's what I thought, the 100 player. Death will not come to me swiftly, I hope.
Hi, Nelson.
Amy, you shouldn't stick around too long. The guards have been looking for you.
I'll see you later, Nelson.
Be careful, Amy.
So let's show him this.
Nelson, does this mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That page is from one of my art books. There was a young lady here several years ago who was reading it, and when she got to that page, she became very upset and tore it out. Ran off, screaming about the Reaper. It was very odd.
The Reaper?
Yes, I think she said something about having seen him. As I said, it was many years ago. It's difficult to remember.
That's fine. Thanks for the information.
Alright, so... This lady saw...
all citizens. Large
Alright, let's go to Sector 67 here.
On the aristocrat guard at any time.
Turn down the volume a little bit here. Okay. I guess we go here. Let's see what's here.
I don't think I should get too close. Doesn't look like he's been here that long. Poor guy. It looks like an old record player. It's of no use to me. This is still in really good condition. It might be worth having. Completely ruined.
You can barely hear her now? Let me turn it back up. Alright. I'll just turn it down a little bit on my end here. Alright.
It's sad to see a nice machine just left to the elements like this. Nothing useful hidden underneath them.
Anything else in here? Nope. Yeah, there's a loudspeaker announcement. It's just loud. Like they're supposed to be, I guess.
Another old road sign. Doesn't look like people could go very fast around here. Picked clean. Not surprising. The parts for this were rare even before the bombs. Huh. An old German model. The aristocracy must have missed this one during the purge.
Oh, let's see anything else in here.
Just another victim of the wastes. Looks like he's been here for decades. This corpse is missing its left arm. I wonder what happened to it. It seems to be running fine. An old water pump. Kind of reminds me of the reactor in Sector 82. Just a memory of whatever this building used to be. Shouldn't get too close. The last thing I need right now is to cut myself. It definitely feels like there's something behind the canvas, but I can't rip it with my bare hands.
Oh, so there's something behind here.
Poking this painting would just damage it more.
So maybe we need to use a shrapnel here? So
This can't be a coincidence. Someone is leaving me a trail.
So we got a key and a coin.
This symbol looks familiar. Where have I seen it before? This symbol looks familiar. Where have I seen it before? Poking this painting would just damage it more.
Might be that train, train thing that we saw in the salt flats. Cause I know that train takes a coin, and I think in order to operate or something. So might go there next. Cause I don't think there's anything else here.
This corpse is missing its left arm. I wonder what happened to it.
Okay, nothing else here, it looks like.
Nothing useful. Looks like all the oil leaked out of the engine a long time ago.
Let's go to the salt flats and see if this coin has anything to do with the train. I don't like the logo here.
Huh. The symbol on this token matches the one on the train.
So that means that the key is for the train, obviously.
Fits perfectly.
Okay.
What was that noise?
A fire extinguisher?
It's no good. Looks like it all evaporated quite a while ago. Doesn't seem to have done much. I can't think of anything I could do with that.
Oh, I'm gonna have to operate this train at some point.
It's stuck in place. I'm not sure I can see anything useful to do there.
Oh, that's like another puzzle we're gonna have to figure out.
It doesn't seem to do much. Makes sense, considering the train's not using any fuel right now. I might accidentally harm it if I do that. wouldn't want to accidentally damage them. It's beautiful.
Okay. Let's continue down here. Looks like there's something here.
I don't need any notepaper. Messing around with this record player isn't my highest priority right now. It doesn't look to be in very good shape. It's blank.
Notice here. So luggage goes down the chute, but the people can't go down there. So key to unlock is 251. This is for some sort of puzzle. The 251 can become important later on, I believe. Probably has something to do with the train. So, but up to you if you hit 251 on the, I guess in the control panel on the train, that will unlock the baggage area. That is what I suspect from the...
I haven't got time for reading right now. I can't think of anything I could do with that.
Alright, let's go back to the front and see if we can do anything with this. So this is where the hatch is at.
There's a little plaque on it that says McNulty Hatch Corp. It's sealed tight. I won't be able to open it like this.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 maybe? So this would be 2, 5, 1 maybe?
Doesn't seem to have done much.
So maybe,
Doesn't seem to have done much.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So maybe it's these buttons here.
I think I heard something coming from the next car.
Bingo! Alright, so we can go into the hatch.
Hold it right there. Keep your hands where I can see them and don't make any sudden moves. Now who are you and what are you doing on my train?
Oh, Amy, I'm a friend.
My name is Amy Wellard, and I mean you no harm. I'm a friend.
A friend, huh? You can't fool me. I know a scavenger when I see one. Lucky for you, I'm not in the mood to clean up any messes today. I'll let you see yourself out, but if you touch anything, you're gonna have to answer to old Betsy here. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on out here, you old flea bag. Ain't nothing too dangerous out here. I know, I'll feed you now, you old beggar.
Alright, so I guess we go talk to that woman again, I guess? There's a record player in her room, so maybe we have to use the record arm on that record player.
Still here, huh? I got my eye on you, so don't try anything funny.
Hi.
What is it?
You live here by yourself?
Do you live here all alone?
No, I got that fatso over there to keep me company, and it suits me fine.
How do you survive out here?
Surviving in the wastes can't be easy.
Take a look around. I got everything I need here, and what I don't have, I go out and find.
So, you're a scavenger?
No, I don't go into places where people live and take their things.
I'm not here to steal anything. I didn't even know you lived here.
Uh-huh.
Where did you find all this stuff?
Where did you find all these things? I haven't seen living trees in the wastes for a long time.
I didn't find it anywhere. It's all mine. I just carted it all out here when I shacked up on this train.
Where did you come from?
That's really none of your business.
So what happened to your record player?
Is your record player broken?
Yes, I accidentally knocked it over a couple of weeks ago.
I noticed you're missing the arm.
Huh. You have one yourself?
I did a long time ago, but not anymore. You know, I'm pretty good with machines. I could fix it for you if you want.
Well, I won't say no, but don't expect any sort of reward for doing it.
That's fine. I'm not looking for one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you anything about the Reaper?
What do you know about the Reaper?
The Reaper? I remember hearing some rumors about a guy they were calling the Reaper, way back around the time the plague started. Supposedly there were some burrs that meant he was coming to kill you, but I never ran into him myself. Hadn't thought about that in years, actually.
Oh, I've got the perfect life.
I just want you to know, I've got the perfect life.
Good for you. My life would be perfect if you got off my train.
I'll just be on my way.
Oh, let's fix our record player. Not sure if we're really gonna have any benefit.
This is just like the one Mom and Dad used to have. It looks like it's missing the needle, but fixing it wouldn't be too tough. Fits perfectly. That should work now. Hi.
What is it?
Oh, I fixed your record player.
Your record player's fixed?
Is that right? And what exactly are you expecting from me in return?
Nothing. Look, I'm not here to get something from you. Why I'm here has nothing to do with you.
Well, that's how the world works. Nobody does something good for nothing.
Some people do. I think you've been out here so long, you've forgotten humans can be good once in a while.
This world eats good people for breakfast. I don't know what you're looking for, but I hope you find it.
I'll just be on my way.
Maybe show her a
Alrighty.
coin? Maybe you show her the coin.
Hey, where did you find that?
Over near Sector 67, do you know anything about it? I noticed the logo on the coin was the same as on this train.
It's the logo for South Coast Transit. They own this railroad along with the public transportation system in the city. That there is a subway token. Before the blast, people would use those to ride the train underneath the city.
Really? I had no idea there was an underground train in the city.
Doesn't surprise me. Almost all the stations collapsed after the blast. There's only one left standing.
Where can I find it?
It's not too far from the quarantine zone. Just head up Roth Avenue and keep your eye out for the Wallies. The station is right next to it. Be careful down there. There's a whole network of tunnels. Don't want you to get lost.
Don't worry. I'm not planning on wandering around any tunnel mazes.
Okay, so it looks like we have another destination to go to here. I think we're done here.
Excuse me.
What?
I'll just be on my way.
Alrighty.
Alright, can we pet the cat?
He's busy. I'll leave him alone. He looks better fed than most people I know.
Understatement of the year right there.
Alright, I think we're done here since we got the destination that we need. Unfortunately, we could not pet the cat. Well, let's go to Wally's here.
Nothing useful that I can see.
Oh, no, at least leather.
I can't reach it from down here.
No crossbow.
That did it.
Alright, you got an elf.
This thing survived being shot and falling. I'd say it's pretty sturdy. Kind of big to be lugging around too much, though.
Not sure what I'm going to use the elf for. But I'm not going to need it for something. Otherwise, it wouldn't let us take it. So we can go to quarantine zone, so we really don't want to go to. Subway. Let's go down to the subway.
It's just hanging there. That's kind of grotesque. I'd really rather not touch it.
Oh, sure you want to touch it.
It's too far to jump, and it doesn't look fit for swimming. There's a ton of debris in there, and who knows what else. I'll need to find another way across. I'd really rather not touch it.
I really can't do much here.
I can't get to it. The river is blocking my path.
This, oh, I'm not sure. I'm assuming this is a pretty big shape here. Let's see if we can actually use this here.
There, that should work. I'd really rather not touch it. There isn't much I can do with it.
You also can put that coin in there since that's what it's for.
Well, it accepted my token. Great. Another collapse.
It's a little dangerous here.
Unfortunately, it won't come off the wall. Look at that. There was a whole underground train network in this area. Amazing.
Indeed. Subways are pretty interesting. Alright. What's up with anything down here?
There's no way I'm going to be able to get through there. It's just out of reach.
Might be a good idea to say. That's good thinking, Amazine. So let's say we're in Subway here. Not exactly sure. I remember. There you go. I had the save remote. One of them. So, is a stairway here?
There's a trapdoor at the top of these stairs, but it seems to be locked from the other side.
Well, I guess we're going up here. Whoa. So they're not showing up. I'll have to look at that after the stream.
It's tangled up too tightly to undo by hand.
Well, we do have the shrapnel here.
A nice piece of rope and a freed mannequin. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, I got a rope.
Slightly frayed in some places, but overall it should hold up. These clothes would probably fall apart if I touched them.
Okay. Alright, thanks for letting me know,
I
Imogen.
don't think it's fit to be worn.
Hope you get it all figured out.
Nice dress. I wonder when that style was last in fashion.
Let's go check and see if that mannequin dropped anything. Since it made specific mention of the mannequin.
Creepy. Those are some nice gloves it's got on, though.
They got gloves, you got a baseball bat. I guess we're preparing for something here.
I can't get to anything inside. The display case is sealed. It won't have any parts I need. These things are pretty useless. Doesn't look like they're even worth examining for parts.
So this display case is worth breaking.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Always wanted to do that. Well, we got an anchor. Nothing else worthwhile in there. Elevator. Got some stoves, got the stairs, and a refrigerator here.
Not surprisingly, it's empty. I'm going to need something to open up the side if I want to scavenge for parts.
Oh, you want to get some parts? Maybe we use a shrapnel here again?
This isn't in as good a condition as I thought. Only useful part in here is this fuse. I might as well hang on to it.
Okay. Got the sign.
Appliances. I feel kind of bad about vandalizing this place, but it's not like anyone will notice. An old shop vac. I haven't seen one in ages. These don't look to be in very good condition.
I'm assuming the elevator doesn't work.
It's shut tight. I won't be able to pry it open with my bare hands. Dead. Although, I might be able to take a look inside and get it working again.
Alright, do you want to use the shrapnel here?
There. That wasn't so tough.
Probably need a fuse, I imagine.
I sure hope this works.
Well, that opened up the elevator shaft.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, so you become like James Bond here. You can become like James Bond. Alright, so kind of up to the top, it looks like.
There's nothing worth salvaging here. There's nothing worth salvaging here.
Okay.
If only it were that easy. It's way too high for me to reach. There's nothing worth salvaging here. I'm guessing this used to support the structure before it collapsed.
I'm not sure why I want to go up there.
That pile of rubble forms a ramp up to the opening. If I could get up there, I'd be able to climb it.
Alright, so we do need to get up there. Question is how? So, rope and anchor maybe?
Not a bad idea.
Grappling hook? Man, that's a pretty heavy grappling hook. That is a pretty heavy grappling hook. We'll throw it over the girdle here.
Ooh, that was more of a climb than I anticipated.
Kind of a big climb though.
What is this place? I wouldn't want to ruin the drawing. A sketch of the Reaper, lots of little design notes written around the sides. Reminds me of an old dress-up doll I used to have when I was a kid. Those look to be mostly medical textbooks. I had something like this when I was a kid, a jar of dirt where bugs lived.
This place is kind of creepy.
An old radio and some kind of electronic music equipment. They've surely been scavenged for parts. An old radio and some... I guess this is the Reaper's base of operations. Aha! Just what I thought. They're mechanical.
Oh, the plot thickens, so the ravens are mechanical for sure.
Anatomy, infectious diseases, biology, quite a collection. These look like security monitors. What are they doing here? Weird. I wonder what these are for. Weird. I wonder what these are for. Aha. These look like anatomy, full of lots of unmarked bottles. I wonder what they're for. Full of
Oh, I don't see anything here except to verify what the Reaper is actually doing here. So the Reaper is not actually a god of any kind. It looks like he's some kind of person here. Or maybe not.
Ah, Amy Wellard. You found me. I was hoping you would.
How did you...
I realize you probably have many questions. I can give you all the answers you need. But first, allow me to make myself more presentable.
So you are human?
Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint you if you were expecting more.
I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest.
Alright, so you're a doctor.
You told me you were a doctor.
Yes, Dr. Edwin Aquino, at your service. I was once the leader of the Green Lung vaccine development team, but after learning about their vaccine distribution, or lack thereof, that quickly changed.
Hang on, you knew about the vaccine hoarding? Why didn't you tell anyone?
That would have started violent riots. It's not fair to begin a civil war when it would end without a cure for the illness. I wanted to say something. It hurt not to, but the time wasn't right.
You didn't think the people deserved to know?
They do, and they will. But not while we only have a vaccine and not a cure. With a permanent cure, the aristocracy's hoarding becomes irrelevant, and the focus will be on eradicating the disease.
I guess that makes sense.
Well, a vaccine it can be a cure, unless you already have it.
Why the mechanical ravens? What do they do?
Rather clever little inventions, wouldn't you say? They have video transmitters in their eyes and audio transmitters in their beaks. I use them as scouts, since I can control them remotely.
Did you make them?
No, someone else did. A long time ago. In any case, they've served me quite well. At least, the ones that haven't broken. I have very few left, which is going to be a problem at some point.
Why have you been watching me?
You've been following me with your birds. Why am I of such interest to you?
You did a lottery job for the Ministry of Energy.
That's right. What of it?
You've got the disease. You're fighting to survive. You're clever and resourceful. Exactly what I need.
Exactly what do you need?
After I left the Ministry of Medicine, I began my attempts at developing a permanent cure for green lung. It was a long process, which took over 10 years, but just last month, I had a breakthrough and was able to make this.
Is that?
Yes, this is the cure for green lung. I've been testing it and it seems to work, but I need to be certain. Aside from that, I don't have the information necessary to mass produce the cure, though I suspect Tiberius keeps it somewhere in the Ministry of Energy.
So, what is it you need from me?
We're both fugitives, Amy. I can't put myself at risk by going to the places I need to. If I'm killed or captured, my research will have all been for nothing. You can clearly take care of yourself. I saw how you handled things at Rockwall Prison and Willowdale Plaza.
You helped me out both of those times.
I merely provided some assistance. Your survival was your own doing. Now I realize it's a bit much to ask, but your help would be incredibly valuable. Not just to me, but to the future of humanity.
It's not really much to ask. I owe you my life, after all.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. The main thing I need is to find out where Tiberius is keeping my research on mass production. At some point, I'll also need a subject to test the cure on, so I can be absolutely sure it works. Do you have any questions?
Oh, we have lots of questions now. You wear strange clothes for a doctor.
Why do you dress like that?
Intimidation, mainly. The work I do is not exactly looked upon favorably by the government, so I had to come up with a way to make sure I was left alone. The costume is just to make sure anyone who might happen to see me is scared off.
So you knew of the rumors about the Reaper and decided to become him yourself?
No, I'm the one who started them. Creating the image of death personified seemed a natural deterrent for anyone who might get too close. Thankfully, the rumors seem to have spread rather quickly over the years.
You aren't kidding. There's a whole cult dedicated to worshipping you.
Ah, yes, I know of them. An extreme example, but I can't deny it helps my work.
Oh, can I be a test subject?
About your subject, can I try the cure?
I'd like to, but it's far too risky. You are one of my greatest assets right now. If this proves to have any adverse side effects, I'll be without your help. Once I can mass produce this, I won't have to be so careful.
How do I find the mass production information?
How can we find the mass production information?
Ideally, I could use my ravens to go in and locate it, but I only have 3 working ones left. And as you're well aware, Tiberius's tower is huge. It would take way too long for only 3 ravens to scan the entire place without being detected.
Could I take a look at one of them?
Of course.
Who did you say made these?
A friend in the Ministry of Knowledge, but that was ages ago. I know very little about their design.
It isn't too complex, actually. I can fix them for you, no problem.
You can?
Sure. See this bit here? That's the servo, the part that controls the wings. It's worn out, so I just need to replace it with a new one.
Are those common? Would we be able to find one or more in the city?
Well, I learned about them from working on toy airplanes that my friend had when we were kids. If we could find some, we'd be in business.
I wonder. Yes, excellent. As I suspected, there's a hobby shop which has remained mostly intact further in the city, and I can see that they have several model airplanes.
Great, I'll go get them and fix your ravens in no time.
Yes, but the store is located in the quarantine zone.
So, I have nothing to worry about. I'm already infected.
You contracting green lung isn't my concern. It's how you're going to get back out. The quarantine zone is designed to keep people from escaping.
If I can find a way in, I'll just have to find a way out, won't I?
Fine. While you're there, see if you can bring someone back with you. Someone who has been quarantined will make an ideal subject to test the cure on.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Take this then.
What is it?
A two-way communicator. They used to call them walkie-talkies. We can use them to stay connected while you're in there.
Alright. So, what do you know about Tiberius?
Can you tell me anything about Tiberius?
Quite a bit. I've known him for a very long time. Since before the bombs, in fact. Was there anything specific you wanted to know?
What did he do before the bombs?
What was Tiberius like before the bombs?
He was the director of the Ministry of Energy. Of course, back then he wasn't calling himself Tiberius. He was just Julian. After society collapsed, he took the initiative to reform and establish the aristocracy. His love for history led him to adopt the alias of Tiberius, as well as insisting the other aristocrats take the name of ancient Roman emperors.
Why does he wear that awful mask?
Anonymity. He felt government leaders are more respected as an institution rather than as people. I can't deny that this approach works extremely well.
Has he always been evil?
Was he always so evil?
I wouldn't call him that. Manipulative, yes. Ruthless, undoubtedly. But not evil. He suffered immense trauma on the day the bombs fell.
Everyone did. Not all of us had the wealth to recover so easily.
Tiberius lost both his wife and unborn child that day. Wealth or not, that hits a man hard. It left him quite mentally unstable, to be honest. His determination to rebuild society was rooted in trying to cope with his loss. In a way, I felt pity for him. Perhaps too much.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Never mind.
Why did he have a soothsayer?
Strange for him to have a soothsayer for an assistant. How is he qualified?
Superstition is a very powerful force. I'm living proof of that. I never had many dealings with the soothsayer, but I believe he came from somewhere outside the city. Tiberius finds comfort in being able to have a channel to the supposed other side. While I don't share his beliefs, I can't particularly fault him for having them.
That's all for now.
Fair enough.
I'll just get to it then.
Good luck, Amy.
All
By
right.
the way, that doorway back there will allow you to get up and down the tower much easier than climbing.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the quarantine zone and see if we can get somebody to come with us and to get the whatever we need to get the whatever the stuff from the hobby shop. I believe we're pretty close to the end here, I think. Alright, let's go to the quarantine zone. See if he'll let us in. Probably not. Probably
Excuse
do something
me.
for him.
Huh? What do you want?
What is it you're doing out here?
Transporting people into the quarantine zone. What does it look like?
Aren't you worried about getting infected?
Well, considering this is a lottery job, not really.
Oh, I need to get into the
I need to get inside the quarantine zone.
Huh. You know, I think that's the first time I've ever heard anyone say that. Why on earth would you want to go into the quarantine zone? There's nothing in there except the sick and dying.
Scavenging for parts.
I'm a scavenger. I'm looking for some parts I need.
Then take my advice and go somewhere else. No scavenger that ever went inside the zone ever got back out. That's just the way the place is built. You don't look like someone with a death wish, so do yourself a favor and just forget about it.
I need to get into the quarantine
I
zone.
need to get inside the quarantine zone.
So you said, but I still don't understand why you'd want to go in there.
I have green lung.
I've got green lung.
Is that so? You look pretty healthy to me.
That may be, but I can assure you I've got it.
Look, my orders are to take people in who are at the terminal phase, and you clearly aren't. So unless you can prove otherwise, my hands are tied. Why are you trying to get in there anyway? If I was you, I would avoid telling anyone I was sick.
I have my reasons.
I'm sure you do.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
Alright, I'll probably have to talk to him on the communicator.
This is my way of communicating directly with the Dr. Aquino. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Can you help me prove that I'm dying?
I need proof that I'm dying.
A rather odd request.
Yes, but if I'm going to get into the quarantine zone, I need the gatekeeper to think I'm sick enough.
I may have a plan. I just hope you aren't faint of heart.
Trust me, I'm not.
Good. Go out and see if you can find someone who has recently died of green lung. Then use your communicator to let me know. I should be able to help you further from there.
Okay, but how will I be able to tell if they died of green lung?
Look for green sputum around the body and pustules around the wrists. Those are the two telltale signs.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Everything going okay with you?
Yes. How are you faring?
Slowly, but surely, I'll be in touch. Over and out.
Alright, so I think we need to go back to Sector 67, because I think they said that there was, a new body, a freshly made body of some sort, so I think that is where we're gonna go to get the parts that we need, I think. Alright, Damazine, have fun with that. Have fun with that. I'm assuming you ran out of power, Damazine, since you were on your mobile device. So, yeah, let's go to Sector 67 here. Yeah, one of these bodies here.
Looks like he's got pustules on his wrists, and there's a small puddle of green goo on the ground next to him. This person was definitely a victim of green lung.
Oh, now I need to talk to the doctor again.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
I found our patient.
Excellent. Where is the body located?
In Sector 67, right near that painting.
I'll meet you there shortly. Poor soul. Hopefully this site will soon be a thing of the past. Step over there if you would, Amy. I need room to work. Here, take this.
A severed arm?
Yes. Notice the pustules around the wrist. Those are the telltale signs of the terminal phase of green lung. With some trickery on your part, you should be able to use this to get into the quarantine zone.
Okay. Thanks.
Alright, so... Oh, yeah, gloves. We're gonna put the gloves on this thing, I guess.
Maybe this will help.
Not
the glove
sure.
actually makes it look like the hand is intact.
Oh, I guess we're ready to go back to the quarantine zone. Let's say there's quarantine. See, I'm not sure how that's gonna work.
Excuse me.
Yeah? What is it?
Take a look at this.
Oh, jeez. You were kidding. We have to get you inside. Climb up on the cart here and let's get a move on.
This place.
Well, well. Fresh meat.
I beg your pardon?
Welcome to the quarantine zone, honey. Now shut up. Boys.
What are you...
So, this is how things are going to work, okay? My guys are going to search you and take anything we like. Once we do that, you don't follow us or ever talk to us again. Curl up wherever you want and wait until you die. Anything good, Honor?
Yeah, a crossbow, radio, baseball bat, a piece of metal, and a severed arm?
Huh. It's always the clean ones that are the freaks. Let her keep her little toy. Take the rest.
Let go of me!
Well, we don't have any items now.
Enjoy your stay while you can.
Well, that kind of sucks. So all I'm left with is a severed arm, which kind of sucks. Well, hobby store is right here.
It's sealed up. I can't get inside. I am not touching those. No.
Let's go in here first. This is the main quest here. So you go in here.
Oh God. I'm not going to touch him. It's disrespectful. Great. 12 boxes still sealed. These servos will work perfectly.
Amy, not you two.
Gordon? What happened to you?
I didn't give my materials to the rebels. Instead, I took the aristocrats up on their deal for food vouchers. When I got sick, they threw me in here without a second thought. I thought I'd be taken care of. I should have at least tried helping Dan talk. Maybe we wouldn't be here right now. Maybe my daughter wouldn't be out there alone.
It's okay, Gordon. I'm working to try to get a permanent cure for everyone.
Permanent cure? That can't be possible.
It is. I've seen it.
But even if that was true, we're stuck here. There's no way out.
I'll find a way. I swear.
Well, as a word of warning, stay away from the old supermarket. This lady named Rita hangs out there, and she's bad news.
Thanks for the heads up, but I've already met her.
Just don't go looking for trouble if you can help it.
Oh, you meet a good old friend Gordon here.
There's nothing else on the shelf that I really need.
We got the items that we came for. Now we just need to find a way out of here.
It's just a display model. It hasn't got a servo. Hey, Gordon?
Yeah?
Let's talk to Gordon here.
When did they put you in here?
I don't know. I haven't been counting. Seems like forever. Wasn't too long after they put up those posters of you in the market. What did you do anyway?
It's a long story, and now isn't the time.
What do you know about Rita?
What's the deal with that Rita lady?
I haven't dealt with her too much, but she seems like a bully. Didn't give me too much trouble when I came in, but then I didn't have much of value on me.
Why would she take people's things? It's not like she can take them with her.
Who knows? Maybe she's a hoarder.
Oh, is there any way to escape this place?
Any ideas on how to escape this place?
Escape? From here? Come on, Amy. The quarantine zone is made to keep people in. Nobody's escaped before.
Denby told me he'd done it.
Amy, Denby told me he sewed his hoodie using Tiberius's wig hair. I know he's your friend, but I wouldn't put too much stock in his stories.
Well, I'm not giving up that easily. I'm not dying in here.
You don't really have much of a choice, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna go, but I'll be back.
I'll be here.
Okay. I guess we'll keep exploring this town. Are there money in the cash register?
Not surprisingly, it's empty.
Of course. Anything back here before I go?
I'll let them rest in peace.
Alright, let's go and probably have to talk to Rita here.
I'd rather not. It looks like this was painted on with blood. I haven't got time to scavenge for parts now. Maybe when this is all over. He hasn't got anything of value on him that I can see.
Alright, got you down to ground zero here. We're at the food Rambo store.
It's probably best to keep my distance. Looks like this was a food store once. Can't imagine there's a whole lot left.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to follow me? Turn around nice and slow and start walking.
Okay, to get my stuff back.
I'm here for my stuff.
Is that right? Well, I guess I could give you back one of your bolts. Do you prefer it in your head or your heart?
If those are my options, I'd prefer it up your ass.
Ooh.
You do remember that I'm the one with the weapon at the moment, right? Now get out of here.
Okay. Let's talk to Rita again.
You again? You're really pushing your luck. If you're so eager to die, I can help you with that.
What do you get out of stealing people's stuff?
Rita, in a week you'll be dead, just like the rest of us. What's the point of this?
I like stuff.
Yeah, so does everyone else. And when you die, all this stuff won't matter anymore.
You know what else I like? When people stay out of my business. Why don't you mosey on out of here now?
Ah, Rita is not a nice person.
You again? You're really pushing your luck. If you're so eager to die...
You know any way to escape this place?
I need to escape from here. Do you know a way out?
Escape? Huh. The only way out of here is through the dead disposal chute. You'll get your chance to escape through there next month. Just be sure you're dead by then. You done asking stupid questions now? Get your ass out of here.
Alrighty then, so... Maybe you have to talk to Gordon about that and come out with a plan.
They're empty. I guess people don't stick around too long in them. I wish I could just block it out with my hands. The sunlight seems even more intense here. I shouldn't stare directly into it.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to stare at the sun.
I can see the blast zone from here. To think, that's where this all started 20 years ago.
Well, there's not much to this place, so I guess we'll go back to talk to Gordon. Talk to good old Gordon and see how we're gonna escape.
Hey, Gordon?
Yeah.
I think I have an escape.
I think I know how to get us out of here.
What are you talking about?
The dead disposal chute. If we can open it, we can escape that way.
That chute leads down to the incinerator. We die before we escape. We might as well just hang ourselves. At least it won't be as painful.
Hear me out. Rita said that they wouldn't be disposing of bodies until next month. Tiberius is not the wasteful type. I doubt he'd allow for the incinerator to be on if it wasn't being used.
I don't know. This still sounds risky.
It is. But if we can help each other out and manage to escape, you'll be able to see Susan again. If not for me, at least try this for your daughter.
Okay, lead on.
Think you can get it open?
No good. It's sealed tight.
What about that button up there?
Of course. I saw them pushing bodies down the chute when I first got here. They pressed that button before opening the door. It's pretty high up there, though. Even if I gave you a boost, I don't think you could reach it.
And there's nothing around we could use to stand on. I think this means I'm going to need to get my crossbow back from Rita.
Need me to help you deal with her?
No, I can settle this on my own.
Alright, let's go back to the Rita here. See what we can do about getting our stuff back here.
It's probably best to keep my distance.
Yeah, let's deal with Rita.
Huh, where did she go? I probably shouldn't drink this, but I'll take a jug.
Oh, we got a jug.
What's going on in here?
What? How did you...
Rita, I saw... Oh, shit.
What the hell is wrong with you, Freddy? You were supposed to make sure nobody came in.
I'm sorry, I was...
I don't want excuses. Just get her out of here.
Hang on. Who is this?
Nobody you need to worry about. Freddy, get her out of here!
Relax. I'll take care of it. Don't get our sis even more upset than she already is.
She's your sister?
Freddy!
Go ahead, try and touch me. See how that goes for you. I'll leave you alone as soon as you give me back my crossbow.
No, my sister and her baby need protecting.
All this stuff? Have you been stealing it to help your sister?
You think anyone else in this rat hole is gonna do it? No, it's all up to me.
If I can help you with your sister, will you give me back my crossbow?
What are you, a doctor or something?
No, but I know one, and I've got a direct line to him on that radio you took from me.
Really?
See for yourself.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Amy, is that you?
No, my name is Rita. I'm here with Amy. She says you're a doctor and that you can help.
I am, and I'll do my best. What seems to be the problem?
My sister is in labor and my brothers and I don't know what to do.
I see. The first and most important thing you all need to do is relax. I'll guide you through every step of the process, but you'll need to listen carefully to my instructions.
Okay.
Can you put Amy on, please?
Sure.
Hey, Doc.
I can't imagine conditions in there are particularly hygienic.
They aren't, no.
Do you by any chance have access to water?
Actually, yes. We're in an abandoned supermarket that's got plenty.
Excellent. What about any sort of instruments like scissors or something sharp?
Yeah, I've got a few here.
Perfect. Amy, I need you to boil the water in order to sterilize the instruments. You'll need a container to keep the water in, and some way to heat it up. Do you think you can manage?
I think so, yes.
Good. Put Rita back on so I can tell her what to do.
Here you go. I'm gonna go see about getting that water.
Okay.
I think that job
Thank you, Amy.
water.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna go get some air. I'll be back.
This water has been around since before the bombs. It's probably not drinkable.
We have a kettle here. I'm imagining you need to put the jug of water in the kettle.
I don't see how I can use that there. Rita, can I take this kettle?
Whatever helps, go ahead.
My crossbow isn't on the shelf, and there isn't anything else I need from it. I can't see anything I would need.
Oh, so we need to find some water, find some fire somewhere. Let's talk to Rita's
I'm not
brother
going
here.
to bother him. He seems to have enough on his mind right now.
Alright, so we have water in the kettle. So I think we just need to find some fire somewhere.
Nothing in there that interests me. I haven't got time to go. Empty, but it smells vaguely of seafood.
So I think I have to go back to the other area. See if there's a fire here somewhere. Oh yeah, burning bodies here. We got a fire.
I'll just fill it about halfway. This water has been around. Ugh, this isn't the way I was hoping to do this. The water inside is boiling. Thank goodness the handle doesn't get hot.
Oh, that's good to know. So head back to Rita. Since we got the boiling water.
Rita, here. I got you the boiling water.
Great. Ricky, take over here a second. Hey, thank you for this. I'm sorry about earlier. I'm not normally like that.
Don't worry about it. You were desperate.
Yeah. Anyway, you kept your end of the deal, so here's your crossbow. I had a couple of bolts lying around too. I figure you can use them more than I can.
Thanks. Before I go, my friend is working on a permanent cure for Greenland. That's why I'm here.
Say what?
If all goes to plan, we'll have enough of it to cure everyone soon. You won't have to worry about staying here anymore.
You're telling me this now?
It's not like you were receptive to new information before. Just focus on helping your sister. Once I get back, your family will be safe soon enough.
Thank you, Amy. And good luck.
Alright, so we're gonna use the crossbow and that switch. And see what else we need to do in order to get to safety here. But obviously you can't go back out the front door.
Okay, this is the one shot that really counts.
I know you can do it.
Nice going.
Nothing happened.
I think we're ready. Would you do the honors?
Oh,
Thanks for the help, Gordon. I promise this will be worth it.
I believe you. Even if I don't live to see my daughter again, at least I did something at the end.
Oh no! Gordon, quick! Grab the sides!
Amy, where are you?
Hanging off the end of the chute!
Stay still, I'm coming.
Oh, that was close. I guess I underestimated the Ministry of Energy.
That door over there? I think that's the way out of here.
You're probably right. Now we just need to figure out how to get over there.
With this rope.
It's just out of my reach.
Oh, well, I have a crossbow.
Shooting it won't help, but maybe... Right. Here I go.
Amy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Now I just need to figure out a way to get you over here. This rope is still in good condition. I just need to untangle it.
Alright, I got a rope.
He might be able to get across with this rope, but just tossing it at him won't work.
This place is a little dangerous. Maybe I'll use a rope.
Right. One bolt on a rope. Coming up.
So we gotta create a,
I can't just go around shooting people.
Oh no, it'd be fun. I'm not sure where exactly I can shoot this rope. Are you gonna shoot?
Gordon, watch your head.
Nice! I sure hope I can do this.
Gordon, you can do it.
That was a close one.
Do we need this rope?
Nice work back there.
Thanks. Do you have any idea where we're going?
Not yet, but if we're in a subway tunnel, we should be on the right path back outside the quarantine zone.
Indeed.
No way I'm strong enough to move that.
If you're not, maybe Gordon can.
Gordon?
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, there you go. How you
holding
doing?
up okay?
I think so. It was pretty intense back there, but I'm glad we made it.
Me too.
This will make a hell of a story to tell my daughter.
Oh, can you move that debris?
Gordon, could you help me move that debris?
No problem. There you go.
Thanks.
So there is a crawl space here.
There's a rusty metal bar in here. Might be good for something.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Let's go down this tunnel. Let's see the
It
train
hasn't
here.
run in years from the look of it. There doesn't seem to be any way to get inside.
Okay. Let's go down the tunnel here. Ah, yes. The rubble. I'm sure that's where we're going to use that thing. But let's look at this machine first.
What do you know? It still works. Too bad it's useless to me. It stopped at 245. It's out of reach, but also broken.
245. I'm not sure if that means anything or not, but we're going to write that down. Probably meaningless. Just informational, but let's use the metal bar here.
Come on, let's keep going. Well, how about that?
You know where we are?
I do. And it's time I told you something.
What?
Remember I said I had seen a permanent cure for green lung? There's a doctor waiting at the top of this building. He's got the cure. And he asked me to find someone who's terminal to be a test subject. I volunteered myself. But I still need to help him get his research for mass-producing the cure once it's been tested, which is another issue entirely. I'm sorry I didn't mention all this before, but I wanted to be sure we could escape first. I know it's a lot to take in.
What would I have to do?
I'm not entirely sure. The doctor will be able to explain it to you. We don't know what the side effects might be, and there's a chance it might not even work, but we have to try. Do you want to go through with it?
Amy, you've given me a second chance. I'll do anything to help cure green lung.
Great. It's just up these stairs.
Amy, you're back.
And I brought a friend. Come on in, Gordon.
Is that?
Dr. Edwin Aquino. Pleasure to meet you.
You're the Reaper?
You didn't tell him?
I didn't think he'd believe me.
Fair enough. Yes, the Reaper is a persona I created in order to do my work in secret. What's really important is that you've volunteered to test my green lung cure. I cannot thank you enough, and I'm sure the entire population will feel the same way once they've been cured.
So what is it you need me to do?
I'll explain everything, but first, there's another matter I need to take care of. You said you were able to get the servos?
I've got him right here.
Good. How long do you think it will take to repair the birds?
Less than an hour.
Excellent. I'm going to take our friend into the next room and get him started on the treatment. I'll be back in a while to see how you're doing.
Okay, I'll get to work then.
Follow me, if you would.
Alright.
I think that should do it.
Perfect. We have one Raven for each floor of the tower. We should be able to locate my research in no time.
That's a lot of ravens.
And now we watch and wait. Aha, there. Through that window. Can you see?
Yes, a bookcase being guarded.
It's on the 36th floor. Now we just have to determine how you're going to get into the tower.
That shouldn't be a problem. I know someone who's pretty good at figuring out ways to sneak into government buildings.
Then I wish you luck, Amy. I'll be keeping an eye on you with the Ravens. If you need anything, I'll be here. Oh, and might I suggest leaving that arm with me? It would help my research and, frankly, draw less attention to you.
Of course. Here.
Yeah, I don't want to carry that on with me. Yes, I guess we need to talk to Danton about it. So I have a metal bar and a crossbow. Oh, I think we are in the final stages of this game now. So, get cure. I cost the Danton. So, should we get to the after entrance?
Hello? Danton, Bruce, are you still in here?
Amy? You're alive? I heard they had gotten you at Willowdale Plaza.
They tried, but not hard enough.
Oh, what have you been doing?
Have you had anything new in the works?
We've been trying to lay low and plan our next move. I've tried recruiting new members, but we haven't had much luck. Word of the massacre in the Market District is spread, and the people are afraid to fight the aristocracy. It's maddening. I'm just itching to launch an attack on Tiberius, but we don't have the manpower required just yet.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't be. As long as we're breathing, we haven't lost hope.
I need help getting to Tiberius' tower.
I'm breaking into Tiberius' tower. Can you help me?
Come again?
He's got the research to mass produce a cure for green lung. We have to get it.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure?
I've been working with the doctor who developed it. He used to work for the Ministry of Medicine, but when he found out they were hoarding vaccine, he went rogue.
Sounds like a good man. Why haven't I heard of him before?
Surely you've heard of the Reaper. He created the disguise to work in secret.
This is perfect. The opportunity to strike is finally here.
Danton, wait. She tells you the Reaper is a doctor, and you're just going to spring an attack? We don't have enough men or supplies to do this safely. We could lose everything.
If we don't act now, we've already lost everything. How can you say no? We'd thwart Tiberius and cure Greenlung in one night.
Because we can't do it. Danton, this isn't a game. People will die.
You think I treat this like a game? It's because of me.
Both of you, stop! No wonder this revolution hasn't gone anywhere. What would we need in order to mount an effective assault on the Ministry of Energy?
We need to find an access point to sneak in. Going through the front doors would be suicide. Some way of approaching the tower from above, or even underground, would be ideal. We also need to find a way to lure the guards at the base of the tower outside.
Yes, that's perfect. If we distract them, we can ambush them and weaken their defenses.
Okay, so a way in and a distraction. I'm on it.
Good. We'll begin preparing the troops.
Alright.
So we need a distraction. What do you suggest?
My thought would be to have a group of people show up. That would keep the guards' hands full while we close in on them.
Yes, I like that idea, but we can't spare any of ours. We need them for the ambush.
If you know a bunch of folks who'd be willing to demonstrate in front of the tower, that would certainly be an option.
Okay.
Do either of you have an idea on how to find a way into the tower?
The more I think about it, it seems like a better idea to get in from underground. I know there used to be a system of tunnels around the center of the city before the bombs. I don't know how accessible they are now. If we could find someone with a working knowledge of those tunnels, we'd be set.
Maybe that lady in the train might be able to help us. Or not.
Time for me to go. Be careful.
If you need a place to hide, you can always come back here.
There's not many places left to go anymore. Yeah, I mean, the train of the Reapers, so let's go to the train here.
So you're back.
Excuse me.
What?
Is there underground access to the Ministry of Energy?
Do you know if there's underground access to the Ministry of Energy?
Of course. One of the subway lines ran right underneath the tower. You're not planning on sneaking in there, are you?
I am, actually.
What on earth for?
It's a long story, but I need to get something from inside, and I can't go through the front door.
Huh. Well, I'm not gonna ask any questions, but if you're set on it, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, that was pretty easy.
Here you go. It's not to scale, but if you follow this map, it should take you to where you want to go.
Thanks.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I'll just be on my way.
Alrighty.
Alright, so I guess we need to go to the Reaper to find out, to get a distraction going, I guess. Well, so that takes care of that. So let's talk to Jess here, who's the leader.
Hey, Jess?
What is it, Amy?
You can help me with the distraction.
I was wondering if you and your flock could help me.
Of course, Amy. What do you need?
I need to get inside the Ministry of Energy, but to do so, I'll need a distraction. Would you be able to provide one?
A distraction?
Yes. I was thinking if you could stand outside the tower and play music or chant or something.
You disappoint me, Amy. I thought you were better than that.
I didn't mean to offend you. I just thought...
I'm sure you did. In any case, unless the Reaper himself provides guidance on the matter, I won't see my people used as a mere distraction.
I see. Have a good day.
May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
Death will not find me swiftly. We're gonna find a cure. Alright, so we need to go back to the doctor's office. And get the Reaper to show up.
Hey, Doctor?
Yes?
What happened to Rita's sister?
Is Rita's sister all right?
She's fine, as is her son. You did well in helping them, Amy. Rita sounded very grateful.
Hopefully they'll be able to get out of there soon.
Yes, hopefully. The quarantine zone is no place for a child.
I need to come to the cathedral here.
Can you come with me to the Cathedral of St. Stephen?
What for?
The Reaper cultists aren't cooperating, and I think you might be able to talk some sense into them.
Is this a good idea?
Yes, I think it's about time they realized the truth about things.
Fair enough. I'll meet you there soon.
Jess, are you busy?
We just finished our noon prayer. What is it?
I need you outside, right now. Bring the others, it's important.
If this is about your request, use us as a distraction.
Please, just trust me. You and everyone else here, you need to see what's outside.
Fine. Acolytes, Sister Amy has something she wants us all to see. So, what is it we're supposed to see? It's the Reaper. His worship. He's finally here for us. Oh, blessed day.
Please, your worship, take me first. I am ready to die.
It will be an honor to die at your hands, your worship.
Enough!
It can't be.
It can, and it is. I'm very sorry to disappoint, but you've all been worshipping a doctor in disguise.
How can that be? Everyone dies when you're near.
My name is Dr. Aquino. I developed a cure for green lung by studying those who have died from it. This outfit was only intended to scare people away. I had no idea it would have such an effect on all of you.
I saw you. You were bent over Wilson's body. He had just died. You took his arm.
Yes, I remember you. You stared at me, and I was afraid you would approach. I am sorry for the trickery. I had no idea this would happen.
So what do we do now? I was ready to die with you, you imposter! Just kill me! Kill me now!
Everyone, just stop! Don't you get it? He has a cure for green lung. Nobody has to die anymore. Nobody!
She speaks the truth. All I need to cure everyone are my research notes from Tiberius's tower.
We need help sneaking inside. If you can help us distract the guards, we can do it and get what we need.
If we distract the guards, we'll probably die there. How can you tell us we have hope to survive by doing the most dangerous thing possible?
10 minutes ago, you were praying for death. Why not die helping your families, your town, yourselves?
Jess, you've led all these people to believe that there's something better after death, and that there's a promised land. Why not help the world we live in become that promised land?
I'll do it.
Wonderful. Then meet at the Ministry of Energy this evening. We'll do all we can to keep you safe. Amy, I'll see you once you've gotten my research.
Count on it. Thank you all. I'll see you tonight.
Alright, this is it. This is gonna be for all the marbles here. So we need to talk to Dalton.
Danton?
What is it, Amy?
We are ready for the assault.
I've got everything we need to assault Tiberius's tower.
Are you absolutely sure?
Positive. The Reaper cultists will provide the distraction we need, and I've got a map showing how to access the tower from underground.
Excellent. We have no time to lose. Bruce, go get Amy those bolts from the weapons cache. She'll need as many as we can spare.
I really hope you know what you're doing.
Of course. You doubt me?
Don't mind him, Amy. He doesn't fully understand the importance of this opportunity. You've done well. Soon, the aristocracy will be remembered as nothing more than a bad dream.
Here, this should be enough to keep you safe.
Thanks.
Good. Bruce, you'll lead the ambush team. Amy and I will follow her map and enter the tower from below. Once the distraction is in place, I want you to unleash hell. The aristocracy must feel the sting of our blades.
Don't worry, we'll have you covered.
Good luck to you. I look forward to celebrating our victory.
Likewise.
Here, according to the map, we should be right underneath the tower.
I can't see any way to get inside.
There has to be. I'll have a look around.
Yeah, I think there's a panel up here.
This looks promising.
Switch.
I can't reach it from down here.
Use the old crossbow trick here.
It's crudely drawn, but it shows exactly how to get underneath the Ministry of Energy.
Nice work. This should be a good way in.
Alright, save our game. Ministry of Health.
Are you ready?
Yes. Head up and see where the trapdoor leads. I'll radio Bruce and make sure everyone is in position.
Right.
Rejoice, rejoice, for the Reaper is near. Soon this life will be but a memory, and the spoils of the Promised Land will be everyone's for the taking. Brothers and sisters, join me in adoration of our Savior.
Here now, this is private property. You'll need to take your celebrations somewhere else.
But, brother, our mission is to spread the word of the Reaper across the land.
Be that as it may, you are not allowed to gather here. Please disperse at once.
Ah, you are fortunate. You will soon know the Reaper. How I envy you.
What are you...
What the? Sounds like some kind of commotion outside. Come on, we'd better check it out.
Inside the belly of the beast at last. Disgusting. We'll have much to change when we come into power. Right. Enough dawdling. We need to get moving. Lead the way, Amy.
Alright, go to the tower.
Come on, the elevators are this way.
So we need to go up to the 36th floor here.
We're getting through that elevator. I suggest you surrender now. Fine. We'll do this the hard way then.
I should help her, but fighting the guard barehanded isn't going to end well for me.
crossbow. Off with thy heads!
Thanks for the help. He was a tough one.
Don't mention it.
So, we got a beheading in this game. So, take me back to Homage Gothic here. With the critical hit.
There's nothing I can do for him.
Alright. Yeah, you missed a lot of end scenes since this is end of the game here, so everything is being tied up here. So basically, we were able to work a plan with Dalton here. So we got the map of the underground, so we were able to go underneath the tower. And we got the Reaper cult to start a commotion outside, so we were able to sneak in here. Alright, let's go the elevator up to the 36th floor here.
Dr. Aquino said the research was kept on the 36th floor, so that's our next stop.
After you.
How are you feeling?
Just fine.
Just fine? You're not scared or worried or anything?
I've been scared too much in my life, Amy. So has everyone else. It's why we're in this situation.
We could die today, you know.
Maybe, but my last moments will be spent ridding the world of tyranny.
If anything happens, I have this car I'm fixing. Could you make sure my friend Gordon gets it?
Of course. In the event of my passing, return my hat to Bruce. Our mother will need to know.
Sure.
Is that what you're looking for over there?
Yes, but when I saw it at Dr. Aquino's, it was being guarded.
Something about this doesn't feel right. See what you can find. I'll cover you from here.
No, no!
What's the matter?
There's nothing here. Dr. Aquino's notebook is gone.
No, that can't be. It can't just have vanished. Tiberius must have taken it somewhere else. We'll find him and we'll make him tell us where it is. Come on, we've just got a few floors left to go.
Alright.
Alright, let's keep heading up.
Right behind you.
So it can be between Tiberius and Dalton.
Don't worry, Amy. We're almost there. I can't wait to see the look on Tiberius's face when...
What was that?
Damn, the elevator stopped. They must have realized where we are. We've got to get out of here. We're sitting ducks. I'm gonna try and pry the door open. Maybe we can escape that way.
Oh, we have his panel here.
I can't quite reach it. That's not going to help get the panel open. A little rusty, but...
Ah, excellent. We can climb up to the next floor and figure out a way to keep going from there.
Alright, up we go.
More guards? Just what is Tiberius afraid of? No matter.
Danton, wait!
Stand down, wighead scum!
Maybe chandelier.
Damn, the bolt just bounced off.
Nice going, Amy. You'd make your father proud.
Alright, Matthew missed the first time, so I'm making another save here just in case. And there could be multiple ends too, depending upon how things lay out here. So we'll just use the Ministry of Health save.
What a mess. I'd better not mess with it.
Where we going?
The elevator isn't working right now, and I am not climbing down again.
ammo here, maybe. I guess you go back in the elevator.
Okay, shouldn't be much further now. Are you ready?
Just 1 second. I need to check in with Bruce. Bruce, come in, Bruce. Do you copy? There's a lot of dead down there. Hard to tell from up here, but I think they're mostly guards. We need to move. They'll be coming for us. Come on, let's go.
What? Who are...
Where is Tiberius? And where is he keeping the green lung research?
You're Danton.
At your service. I won't ask politely again. Where is Tiberius and where is he keeping the research?
He's up those stairs. He has the research with him. He was planning on using it as a bargaining chip. But please, have mercy. Tiberius is not well. He believes things are not as they are.
What are you talking about?
I took advantage of his weaknesses. I have not been honest with him about my abilities.
A fraud psychic. How original.
I am not proud of what I have done. Please, I beg of you, spare my life. I promise to atone for my mistakes. But I implore you, be gentle with Tiberius. He doesn't understand the truth.
This guy's a real piece of work. What do you think, Amy? Should we spare him?
Let's spare him.
Yes, he spent many years advising Tiberius. He might be of some use to us.
Very well. Leave now. We'll talk later.
Thank you.
Come on, we're almost done.
Do not fret. We aren't in any danger. The rebels will be defeated. Soon things will go back to exactly as they were, and it will be as though none of this ever happened. I love you too, son.
Tiberius, your time is nearly over.
Ah, you must be the elusive Danton. And Miss Weller, you're still alive.
No thanks to you.
Esteemed guests, how lovely of you to break into my home. What is it you want?
We're putting an end to your reign, Tiberius. This all ends right here, right now.
How cute of you! Do you think you can waltz in here and fix this city's problems simply by killing me?
It's a start.
Do you really think the aristocracy will end with me? That it cannot function on its own?
A government has no strength without its head. I'm taking over.
Oh? And how do you intend to do that?
By becoming you.
What?
I will wear your mask and clothes. I will become the new Tiberius. Then I will bring down the aristocracy from the inside.
How delightfully idealistic! Tell me, how much blood will stain your hands in pursuit of this goal?
Less than yours.
And if you do manage to bring about this change you so desire, how will you handle the plague, or outside forces who wish to attack?
Green lung won't be a problem for much longer. We know you've got the research to mass-produce a cure. Your old friend, Dr. Hercxena, will see to that.
He lives as well?
Yes, he's the Reaper.
Of course. It makes perfect sense. I think this little charade has gone on long enough.
I couldn't agree more.
No! Watch where you... My boy. My sweet, wonderful boy! How could you? You detestable hag! Do you realize what you've done? Oh, my beautiful boy! My only son!
That thing is your son?
Hold your tongue, or I will feed it to the ravens, Willard!
So that's what the soothsayer meant when he said, oh, God.
Do you see, Tiberius? This is the real world. Your family is dead. The city is a mess. Your delusions hurt everyone around you. Amy, this is up to you. Set your sights on his heart. Go ahead, Amy. Finish him off. Put the pathetic creature out of his misery so we can rebuild.
Miss Willard, you cannot let her be in charge of a new government. She will ruin more than she will build. If you spare me, I will make sure that you and those you hold dear are taken care of. You'll want for nothing. Order must be maintained, but we can make things better. Slowly, peacefully.
Don't listen to any more of his lies, Amy. Only a flood can fix a drought.
Alright, so we have a decision to make. So we could shoot Tiberius, and then Danton will take over as the city duties. And she's a little hot-headed, so that might not go so well. I could shoot Danton and believe Tiberius's lies, which probably won't be good either. But I could shoot both of them, put them both out of their misery, and deal with that way. So if I was in this position, I would probably go for shooting both of them, because they are both crazy and nuts in their own way. So we're gonna go with the shoot both option here.
This will change nothing.
Good work, Amy. You made the right... Wait, what are you doing?
Saving our country. I'm sorry it had to end this way. For both of you. So, I got your research.
Indeed, and so much more. That was quite the impressive display.
So, what happens now?
At the very least, we cure Greenlung. After that, I have no idea.
There's still the other aristocrats to deal with.
Yes, and the question of who will govern the people.
Please stop looking at me like that. I am no leader.
Consider what you've done in the past few weeks. How quickly you've risen. The city needs someone like you, Amy.
I'll do it, but on one condition. I want you to rule with me.
Oh?
Sure. You have connections in the other ministries. Help me take Tiberius's place and convince the remaining aristocrats to form a better government.
Introduce a bit of uncertainty. Are you sure that's what the people will want?
The people want their lives back. I think we can deliver that.
Interesting. I think it will take a lot of work, but we can definitely build a better future for this city. Which reminds me.
What's this?
A carburetor and spark plugs, designed to fit an older model vehicle. They were just laying around.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Now I think we should part ways for the time being. We both have a lot of work to do. I should have the cure ready in a few days. I'd be honored if you were my first patient.
It would be my pleasure.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
November 9th, 21 years since the bombs fell. Growing up, I thought my biggest headache would be gas leaks and carburetors. Now I worry about national food supplies. Still, it was worth seeing the party in the streets when Greenlung was finally cured. Dr. Aquino is confident our industry will be back in the next 5 years at this rate. I certainly hope so. Sometimes I miss the old days, when I could just fix cars and stop for a chat with my friends. But at least now, when I look out over the market, I can see them all smiling back at me.
Alright.
Blood in the water, souls on the skin. First it's you.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Braves in the meadow.
I enjoyed Shardlight pretty well. I like the theme of this game. Didn't have much in the way of puzzles other than the calligraphy puzzle. And thanks for the bits of Ambazine and 100 Player. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. So this game was definitely much more fast moving than Techno Babylon, which I liked. But both are definitely worth playing through. So if you want to see the other endings, you can definitely buy this and try it out yourself. Yeah, see what happens. But I believe I did choose the best ending, I think. The other two will definitely have their own issues and problems. Yeah, there aren't many puzzles other than the calligraphy puzzle. I don't remember any other puzzles other than that one. Mainly just talking to the right people and getting the right items. And those sort of things. So Wednesday, we will start playing some Star Wars 2. So Star Wars 1 was really good, a really good game. But I heard that Star Wars 2 is not so good. But we'll go and give that game a shot, see what's up with it. I do know the voice acting is pretty bad. It's pretty bad in it. Watched the intro movie for that, and the voice acting is bad. Oh man, this is bad. But it's a good type of bad. But from the little I played with it, I didn't play too much with it, but it looks like it's pretty much the same as the first game. As far as how you control everything, you have a mothership, and you go out and kill things. Kind of RPG type of game. So we'll be doing that Wednesday. And tomorrow, we'll be playing, since we beat Curse of the Azure Bonds, we will be playing some Heroes Farm, which was made by, it was made in between Poor Radiance and Curse of the Azure Bonds, and it's more of an adventure style. Yeah, very true. It's definitely a dev style. It's all about the story and not about the puzzles. Which is fine by me. I enjoy both styles. I do like a good puzzle. But I also like good story. Both works for me. So tomorrow we're playing Heroes Farm, which will be an interesting game. It doesn't have an ending. So you'll see how it played out when we play it tomorrow. It's kind of, there's a bunch of mini games. So we'll probably only do one stream of that, because it's not going to be very, there's not much to do with it, and we'll probably be able to explore everything in one stream. If not, we'll do 2 streams. But Heroes Farm is definitely interesting, and then we will definitely be playing some Secret of the Silver Blades right after that. And music for this game is also very well done. The same as with Techno Babylon, so probably will end up adding that music to my playlist for when we play Secrets of the Silver Blades and Heroes Farm. Heroes Farm has no music either. Wow. So if you're not already, please do feel free to follow me here on Twitch and on Twitter and Discord and all of that fun stuff. So this is a shorter stream tonight since I was pretty busy with getting myself prepared for the job search next week. So we'll be looking for a new job here. So this week will probably end up being, it'll probably be a day or two. I probably won't stream at all. And it might be other days I might be late as I wrap things up here. So yeah, so about tomorrow, plan on tomorrow about 6 p.m. Eastern, we will we will start Heroes Farm and probably finish it. So start at 6 p.m. I think tomorrow I should be on time since I handled a lot of the stuff tonight. But I really want to start really be doing the job search until next Monday. So yeah, so I expect that I'll be working. Won't be working until end of July, beginning of August. So we'll probably have a month or so, at least a month. We'll be streaming almost every day, hopefully, with a day taking breaks here and there. But I could get one sooner. I mean, all depends on what I find. And thanks again for the extra bits there, Amazine. And thanks for the good luck. I shouldn't have too much problems since I am a software programmer, and those are in pretty high demand. So we'll see how things go. So with that, I am going to wrap up the stream here. So thanks again everyone for coming out and watching the end of Shardlight. And I'll find someone here to raid here this evening. Let's see who is available here. Let's see. I want to give Dahlia a raid. She's playing Veil of Darkness. I have no idea what type of game this is. Looks like an adventure game, but I'm not quite sure what it is. So let's give her a raid and find out what the game's all about. So thanks again for coming out, everyone, and we'll catch you guys again tomorrow with some Hillsfar.